But Nilsson, what do you think the troll seeds to be? The troll thing it is.
The troll item will be a medallion. What do you think?
That is usually what I'm also saying. Oh wow, okay. The bad things starts out already.
Yeah, we got a shield in Link's chest.
Yeah, nothing like a little bit of protection against arrows for that escape sequence. It doesn't have any archers.
Alright, let's see what our dear old uncle have for us today.
Ooh, okay, it was kind of like a mix between ours.
Yeah, that's definitely cane, and it's also red, as your prediction were for Fire Rod. Ooh,
Hey,
we get
hey,
powder as well.
Yeah, we got the powder, so it's all fine then. Yeah, might be an early bat cave section later on.
Yeah, it got potential, alright.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see the castle. What are we going to get in here today?
I expect 2 pieces of heart, 1 stack of arrows, and what is the last item's gonna be? I say 20 rupees.
Well, you thought I was evil. Well,
Okay,
there's a heart container.
one of them was a heart container. All right then.
You are guessing pretty. Your guesses are pretty spot on right now.
Yeah, it was at least something with a heart.
Alright, let's see what the good old boomerang chest have. Oh,
We
there's a
got the-
bomb for iiYoshii.
Yeah, lucky bomb drop there from iiYoshii. Ooh, the hook shot. All right then. Getting a hook shot this early is actually very, very nice because that is one of the items they can use in the sewers to kill off the enemies, which definitely open up the possibility of farm. Plus, also just the way you can just move around the high roll.
Yeah, this is actually a really good starting item to have, the hookshot. So it's a good start. And iiYoshii gets another bomb drop.
Okay, he needs to learn how to share.
Alright, so there's the big key, well, the small key is inside Zelda's chest, so the Dark Cross will have an item.
We have not seen the map yet, so that is also one that could be there.
Yeah, I mean, an item, a map, same thing, right?
One of them is just used as pieces of paper, really. But yeah, I guess it can count as an item.
I mean, it's a dungeon item.
Well, I can't argue with that. That is one thing for sure.
Alright, so we got a heart container, a hookshot, and a small key. Let's see what the rest are. Oh,
Ooh, nice from Mark there.
then he doesn't need to farm anymore, so rest of escape should be pretty fast.
So, because of that, we're probably gonna see an 8 bomb drop from one of the ropes then.
Shouldn't surprise me.
So 1 throne push ahead is Mark currently.
Yeah, Mark has a little bit of a of a lead here.
Hey, look, we had a
Ooh.
bomb drop.
Well, that's nice to know.
And a bit of magic refill for that red cane as well.
And more bombs. So
And
Dark
another
Cross.
bomb for Yoshi as well.
Yep. Alright, so they got a lot of bombs. They can clear out Kakariko if they want to.
Yeah, they even have bombs for the mini Moldorm for eventually to get there over there.
And you can kill the Mordorms with that hookshot as well, so you don't really need to do anything in that room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Let's see.
Whoa, the cape, alright. And there were so far been a total of 2 hearts. They were not pieces, but they were hearts.
Interesting stuff to get. Especially that cape.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that's an item to keep track of.
Alright then, the last test. And there's a big 20 I asked for.
Yeah, I mean, a B20 is nice to have, I guess.
Yeah. So we have already a bit of diversion here. It looks like Mark is just gonna round to south, so while iiYoshii is gonna make his way over to Kakariko.
And we have a pendant Tower of Pharaoh, I think was a green pendant, and a red crystal in Desert Palace and a crystal in Eastern Palace.
That was correct. Yeah, actually, I really like that crystals and pendant layout.
Yeah, I like it as well. It's not that bad.
If there are
Okay.
two of the palaces which I like, if they have the green pendant, it is Eve Town and Hera, just because of how quick and the little item requirement they have.
Oh, first sword for Marcnificent here in Minimal Game. Oh, and glove. That's a pretty good Modern Cave.
Yeah, absolutely. However, right now, no, I don't think it saves him too much time. I do like the route he decides to do here with the reverse south sword into desert.
Yeah, it's an interesting route to do, but I like it.
Yeah, I did this route for a long time during version 29, where it almost seems like Agina had a lot of items generally. So seeing it here now really warms the heart.
Alright, so iiYoshii is going to check out Blind's hideout. We're seeing Agina now or soon from Marcnificent.
And there we have the silvers in Blind's hut.
I mean, silver is always nice to have.
Interesting that Mark decides not to go on second desert ledge while he's here.
Maybe just wants to ignore it by now.
At the same time, if there is, let's say the hammer is there, for example, that could just give you so much information.
Yeah, that's true. Agina got 3 blueberries for us.
He's not done with this route though. He's probably gonna head over to. Okay, he's gonna do south away to Kakariko.
Ooh. We get a bug net in Kakariko well, so we have bug net and cape on iiYoshii, but Marcnificent is also going to get that bug net. So
Yeah,
just a lamp.
if this had been swordless, we would have been so close to basically the really nice Aga one play.
Race can get 50 rupees.
And Seeking Coop had the piece of heart that should be lying in the escape sequence. And nothing on the library either.
And Tavern got 50 rupees, so I have to just say one thing. Kakariko is not having any good items today.
Yeah, absolutely not. Surprised to see it this bad today. Yeah, it was only the bug net, but that one is more useful in swordless, generally.
Yeah. I mean, sure, it had silver arrows, and that was everything, indeed.
And yeah, generally the skill level of these players, they don't need silvers.
Alright, so we haven't checked Ice Rod Cave yet. So
I'm
it could
gonna
be
assume
interesting to see that.
iiYoshii. I'm gonna assume iiYoshii is gonna go for that one.
Yeah, it feels like it right now.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see if iiYoshii decides to head up for the Sora in case he get any more money.
Might happen. And so then we have Sarashala and all that good stuff, and it's gonna be fun to see who's going to sequence break first. Up to Death Mountain with that hookshot.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going up there early, it unlocks so much for you, so why not? I do expect to see Eastern before that.
Yeah, we'll at least see something from that play.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge here in just a moment from iiYoshii to see if there was anything good over there in that Ice Rod Cave. And I'm gonna assume we're gonna see back of. No, we don't need to do that. For some reason I started to think this was open.
I mean, I still have open in my mind since earlier today, so I can't blame you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we're gonna get an lumberjack check here from Mark.
Should be interesting to see what's holding there, so I cannot blame Mark. Well, he might go up to Death Mountain while he's up here.
Yeah, that actually is a really good point because he just route in very nicely.
3 bombs in Ice Rod Cave.
And just 300 on that lumberjack.
So, those 300, we will not see those at all.
Yeah, probably not. There are so many other ways they can farm for that extra money. But it looks like we are gonna have both Mark and iiYoshii heading up the mountain.
I mean, I understand why they want to do this. They could get an item from Old Man, they will see the hole, they can go up Spectacle Rock, see what's item and the hint and all that, and then the Paradox Cave and Spiral Cave.
Yeah, even if they can't get the item on top of Spectacle Rocket, just getting the information, if there is anything important up there, it's just so much value in that.
Alright, Old Man, what do you have for us?
Ooh, alright.
Do you like a fetch quest, Angles?
I do like those fest quests. Well, we have gotten at least 3 of them so far, so why not?
I mean, if you get more money, you can turn in the mushroom and then go up and visit Sora if you want to.
Yeah, that is actually quite a nice route indeed. However, my preferred one is where you have the mirror and do it the Dark World way.
Oh yeah, if you can do it that way, it would be much better, but sometimes you have to do something else.
Yeah. So Mark decided to head over first to the east side. We're gonna see if iiYoshii decides to head to the north first.
So the lower part of Paradise Cave got 20 rupees and a heart container.
Yep. And iiYoshii decides to head up that way for Spectacle Rock. That was a very nice second bomb he did there.
There's a bottle on Spectacle Rock.
And there's a Moon Pearl in Paradox, and as well as a bomb refill for Mark.
A moon pearl out of logic right now. So where's the lamp or where's the flute? That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to assume that our progression then would be in either Shasla or in Eastern Palace.
Most likely.
Because I'm not gonna bank it on Sora quite yet, and Mark needs to be very careful here. He needs to take his time to kill this off.
And have to be very careful with those things up here so they doesn't hit you.
Yeah, just gonna go straight ahead and use the cape just to make sure he doesn't get bonked by them. It's not over yet because there are still a lot of enemies inside the spiral that can give you quite a hit.
I think that was a lot of money on the floating island.
Yes, it was. And a lot of money being dropped for iiYoshii as well.
Alright, now Marcnificent made it through Spiral Cave.
Ooh, this.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow, okay, that's Titans. We are in the Dark World.
Well, then then it's going to be something over at Sirajla and all that. So I wonder if is it the lamp or is it a flute?
At this point, it doesn't really matter because the logical progression would be going up there because logically you would need a lamp for Aga 1. So that is the true Dark World access.
Oh yeah, indeed. I'm just more curious if it's the flute. It could have, flute now, Dark World at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it's not, then that lamp could potentially play it into Hera if they find the mirror here very quickly. Alright, so we have pendants in ice and the skull woods, and the last 5-6 pieces are in swamp.
This is cute setup. We need to do Swamp Palace today. Yay!
Well, at least I'm gonna find the mirror eventually, and the flippers, which is quite nice.
And Marcnificent is going into Skull Woods, and he.
Yeah, I really want actually to see one of them decide to just, I'm just gonna go into the Dark World immediately here up the top of Death Mountain. Because of Turtle Rock being a crystal that we know now, just getting that information and be able to check out Hookshot Cave and the Super Bunny, it just feels so nice with that routing.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, why didn't Marcnificent go to backside of Skull Woods? But okay, he did it this way.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Generally, when you see people start with the back chest here, they intend to not finish out the dungeon directly, but hoping that there is a small key in that chest so they don't have to drop down awkwardly into the front there. But yeah, I can understand what you mean.
And it's like you said, it's very interesting that nobody checked out Super Bunny Cave when he got the mids, the Tides mids and Moon Pearl. That's interesting.
Yeah, and they had Hookshot as well, so they could just route it in Hookshot Cave as well.
That's interesting. It It might take a while before they go up there, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. But you are gonna get a very nice check here from Mark directly because of just how early that cape showed up. Okay, that was the other piece of art I wanted to see during the escape sequence.
All the hearts.
Yeah.
Right. Dodge of Outcast. Any good items in here?
Hopefully. The thing that I nearly hope right now is that we find the flute, because that would mean that the lamp is over in Eastern or in Sasala, and we might possibly see some very nice dark rooms because of that.
I gotta love those dark rooms sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, chess game. Eh. That was trash. Alright, Marcnificent going into Thieves Town.
Because even that one is a crystal, awesome. However, I getting flashback back to the race I had yesterday.
Oh yeah.
The two Philly guys in, I basically I galaxy brained that one an Naga one that was required. Yeah, and I had it in here before I had the hammer, and the mirror was in that big set.
Gotta love that big key chest.
Yeah.
Oh, the big chest and not having a hammer in Thieves Town. Well, hopefully they don't need to do that one. Hopefully the small key is inside that chest. So
Yeah, it's just one of those times where, all right then.
well,
But we got our first bottle for Mark.
plus it's a fire in that bottle, so it's always nice to have safety.
Wait, we will never see any death warps.
That as well. I mean, just think about. Imagine if that hammer is up on in Hookshot Cave or Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, that is definitely flashbacks. And even though it's not the correct time location for what happened yesterday, it still is. Ugh.
I mean, our runners would be very. They would be happy if they missed out on the hammer when they were up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, first hint.
Yeah,
Dark World.
both of them decided to skip out reading that hint in Spectacle Rock.
A card container and a map is Firelight in Mystery Miner.
That is very nice clue, considering that is one of our crystals today.
Yep, we are not going to see that side of Mystery Miner.
If you're gonna have to think of a reason to why they decided to skip out in Dark Death Mountain, it would probably be because they didn't know Turtle Rock was a crystal at that point, so they didn't feel the need to go and check that, and because there's just so many other items at other locations as well.
But still, yeah. There's a fire shield in Thieves Town.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, you can block away those fireballs from blind, I guess. Always good with the shield.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. It's just that I don't like seeing the mirrors here at this level. But yeah, that was definitely an S tier hint there for them. And there is the small key.
It's let's see if they actually need the hammer later on, because this could be bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it could take a while before they go in there.
Have you seen either a map or a compass at this point?
I don't know.
Yeah, we were still too much invested in why they didn't decide to just take Dark Death Mountain all the way up there, I guess.
Did you see the pun from Blind?
Yeah. It
Or
feels
give
very
that 10 out of
fitting.
10.
Yeah, it feels very fitting considering that the Game of Thrones last season started out very recently.
Yep. Okay, Blind, what do you have?
That's the
Ugh.
map.
Did we see the compass?
There's one item left. Hug me. Oh, we'll see. Be careful.
Okay, so Marcnificent
that.
draws first blood. Gets his first.
Yeah, he had a compass in his inventory. There's an item left in there.
Yeah, Marcnificent was like, I need to go in here and check if I got all the items, and he was like, oh crap.
Yeah, you never want to leave that item behind, because not only you don't really want to do that, but it just takes so long to navigate down there.
It's one of those spots that you don't really go back to.
Yeah, because it just takes so long. You have first of all you have to go and go over to the bottom, activate that one to be able to make it down there.
Yep. And iiYoshii takes down Blind, and he's not gonna be happy with that map.
Nope. 1 dig, 2 dig, 3 dig.
Ha ha ha. Alright, so we're getting extra digs for extra rupees.
Yep. He just want to make sure so that he have enough for Pod and Sora. Although there's not a lot of money they actually get today from digging game.
I gotta say, I love this music.
Yeah, it's really good.
It would be even worse if the hammer is in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah. Or Hype Cave.
And that as well.
Because then I'm just gonna start to see red.
Stumpy got a little bit of love for us, piece of heart.
Yeah.
Marcnificent takes the old frog on a ride, but iiYoshii's not doing it.
Interesting. We have not seen a lot of hints about friendly people holding anything, so interesting that he's decided not to do that. He may be hoping to be able to enter Pod directly after finding the hammer in here.
If the hammer is here.
Yeah.
Well, there's Bombos.
Okay, we got at least something from the Hype Cave.
Ooh. Alright.
Alright then.
That's a good Hype Cave.
Yep.
That is... Wow.
Alright then. That is actually good for iiYoshii, because he can just save back to go to Link's house and then directly head over to Eastern if he wanted to, and finish off Eastern, because he definitely knows the dark rooms, while Mark is probably gonna just turn in this. But I just want to think, the boat is definitely pointing towards Eastern. I think that's gonna be where Hammer is today.
Look what iiYoshii is doing.
Yes, he's heading back here. He remembered now that, oh right, I could have sacked this directly, immediately.
Okay, Sick Kid, what do you got? Master Sword, not bad. But Sick Kid, why are you playing with swords?
Yeah. Well, I hope he learned his lesson.
Hopefully. Okay, Blacksmith, what do you got? Alright. Flippers.
Cool, they're making toy stuff today. And there's a fire rod. Alright then.
God.
They basically, and the translation here, they should have gone in here immediately when they were up there.
Yep.
Because then they could have just entered and cleared out Skullwoods immediately. But we are gonna see Mark heading over to the east side of Dark Hyrule now.
Guess what? If we had that hammer, we could have got into Turoroid because Bambos require Turoroid.
Wow. You want to gamble that the ice rod is there just 30 minutes into this.
I mean, I just said it, we could have gone in there if we had the hammer.
That's true. Well, wasn't anything in a hookshot at least.
But Super Bunny Cave had something for us at least, so that's great.
Yep.
Do you want to go into Pendant Mire and clear that out, or do you want to go to what is it called? Ice Palace?
It's a
You got a
good
fire rod
question.
and bombos.
Yeah, you got really nice items up there. They should have just headed up. They should have just done that immediately.
I mean, probably.
At the same time, though, considering that fire rod is basically basically like a doormat for the Tull Rock, I'm fine with that location.
We got Quake in Sorashal's closet.
Yep, that's also very nice.
So flute or lamp inside of. Ooh,
Half magic from Catfish.
that's even more nice. So then we know that. I guess lamp or flute in Eastern.
Yeah, if it is the lamp, cool. Both Eastern and Pod is in logic beatable then, but I want to see the flute because that would lead on over to Meyer, and that I just want the lamp there today for some reason. I don't know why.
You're evil, but I like it. Okay, Pyramid Ledge. What you got for us?
Mark gonna have to be careful.
Oh, you got a fairy in a bottle, so he's pretty safe.
But do you want to lose that now?
Probably not, but if it happens, it happens, I guess.
Yeah.
20 rupees.
Thanks, game. Couldn't have been just a hard container so we could have stopped hearing this irritating beeping sound.
You feel like it's irritating? I love this sound.
I don't play with the sound when I play.
Oh, okay, well that's that. That explains a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. yeah, thank to whoever switched over to Yossi's audio.
I was just enjoying that sound. Well, okay.
Well, we found a single arrow of destiny over in Eastern.
That's nice.
Ooh, all right. Big red bomb giving us something today.
I mean,
and you're looking at what the red crystals are. Oh, they can be something good over there.
Yeah, we only need a mirror if we're clearing out swamp battles.
Yeah.
And the
But
way into
one thing have arisen here though. Both flute and fire rod can't be in this next chest that Yoshi is gonna loot. Oh no, Mark, you forgot.
Yep. But then it's
Yeah.
also, since we got the glove, then it's have to be an item at Sora, I guess.
Yeah, it can technically be in Sora. It have to be Sora then at this point.
Yep, because we checked all the other logical areas. Oh yeah, we need the hammer for... I mean, hammer could be in Swamp Palace as well.
It can be in that first chest. I've seen it before.
Well, there's another bottle inside of... I mean... Thank you, game.
We are basically like two little kids on Christmas.
I noticed that. That was like the best hint ever. Thank you, game.
Yeah. You give the pod hint system a bit of raise. They deserve.
Okay, so in pod we haven't seen anything.
Nope. Oh my. Oh, this is gonna take a while for Mark.
Yep.
I bet he didn't hope he had found so many heart containers at this point.
Good thing he didn't have blue mail or red mail.
Yeah.
An armor stands down, and a piece of heart.
Yeah, that is our first crystal for seed at 37 minutes flat.
That was actually seconds. Crystal.
I counted from when Armos dies. Mark, why didn't you check the Vanilla Big Key location?
Because... reasons?
I know it can be a small key, but I just don't want to take that gamble.
I mean, it's a big gamble. Alright, iiYoshii. Going...
To the fake flipper location.
Yep. Silvers were in Blindside today.
Yeah, we got a very early one.
Yoshi with that fake flipper in. So let's see.
Okay then. I right now feel like it's gonna have to be a key at the big key vanilla location. Yeah, it is an item over there. What are those? And such a good timing for it as well, with the fact that he's now gonna be water walking. However, he have to be careful because if he bonks, he is soft lock.
There we go. Let's see what Sora has. He gotta have a flute or lamp.
Flute.
Yep.
Yay! So basically, that means that the first says there in pod that Mark skipped can have lamp. It also means that the lamp can be over in my area.
Let's see, King's Tomb. And then it's going to be Bonk Rocks and then activate that flute.
Yep, and this is also a location where the lamp can be, of course. We probably see bonk rocks after this.
Oh, it's going to be bonk rocks and navigate into flute and mire area.
Yep.
Would be the next. Ooh, imagine if that is where the hammer is.
I'm not gonna hold it against the seed at this point.
Just put hammer and mirror next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marcnificent is going to go into Eastern where he just got a hint about a unique item.
Spoiler alert, nothing.
I mean, it was single arrow. The arrow of destiny. You need that.
Yeah, that is the unique item for that one.
Okay, so iiYoshii is going to turn into a sick kid as well. And gets his master sword. And Marcnificent is getting his Quake medallion.
Well, Yoshi can fly now. That's good.
The goose is loose.
The goose is very loose.
Do you think iiYoshii might go into Mire?
Yeah, I'm gonna hope he's heading over there now because that's basically a national progression right now. But first we're gonna see Agina, or not.
Well, he checked Agina. No, he didn't check Agina. It was Marcnificent that did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I thought he might decide to take it because he can't mirror afterwards. I had no sense to see what that was.
What's that, Bowers?
And I don't have the backup stream up right now, so I can't see. Ah, it was actually Quake. Alright then.
Yep, he's going to go and open it up, so he's going in.
I would think it would be fun if Mirror is there and we find the lamp inside of Swamp.
That would be fun.
Yeah, but that also means that the hammer is gonna be showed up somewhere soon. So let's put the hammer in desert then.
I wonder what Marcnificent was thinking about when he saw that unique item he just picked up.
He's probably not a fan of it.
Pretty much, haha, thank you, game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcnificent didn't check the hint in Eastern about same. He might do it later on when he gets that.
Yeah, considering that the big key was in vanilla location, he's gonna have to go that way either ways. And then he can use actually the hook shot on the hint to get up there a little bit faster. So
Yep. We have 3 keys inside Mire right now.
like a reverse pod basically.
So we know that we don't need to check left side of Mire because it's trash.
Yeah, we basically they got a little bit of double check just to make sure so that it indeed was the Great Fairy.
Big 20 in Mire.
Yep. Okay, so what item do you think we're gonna find in here?
I mean, hammer or mirror.
Well, there's the big key. So we basically can then check the big chest. Although it looks like we will not do that today.
He's going straight for Vitreous.
So either the compass is down here, or the compass is in the big chest. Either way, it's a gamble right now. I wouldn't have skipped the big chest here.
No, I mean... Alright. That's a gamble you have to take, I guess. But not really. And Marcnificent is getting his second crystal right about now.
Good job. It looks like iOS has a little bit of problem with finding the button.
There we go.
He basically wanted to look cool and throw the block onto the bottom.
He was like, I got this under control, don't worry guys. And he got 2 safeties at the... Oh no, he released a fairy earlier.
Yeah.
Or did he release both?
Don't know.
Oops.
He's gonna have to be careful. There's still a lot of stuff that can kill him.
But he has 1 fairy in the bottle.
Ooh, that was very, very close. We basically heard a ping from the fire there. And very smart of him to actually dash up there just to kill off the enemies coming from that hole.
Alright. And Marcnificent is having the flippers, so this is for him in logic. To get his boots.
Yeah. Yes, it
And
is.
flute. So picking up that fire shield was actually really good for our runners.
Yeah, absolutely. That basically saved Yosshi's life there.
Okay, let's see. Compass of Vitreous.
Compass or the item?
There we go.
It's a compass.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ha! 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 Ha!
So I'm going to assume that Yoshi is going in, right?
I just thought of something very, very evil. Imagine if that would have been the ice rod.
Alright, he found all the items. In Meyer.
Oh, so it was a small key then in the big chest.
Yeah.
Right.
Turning in the mushroom.
Yeah, we are seeing first quest. Yes!
Is it mirror or hammer?
Nada.
I was expecting something great from that mushroom.
Why?
I mean, why not? It's mushroom, right?
We are not playing Super Mario here.
Oh man.
You've been playing too much Super Mario 64 Randomizer.
True. Marcnificent got the riot shield.
So generally looking at the item that we have at our disposal at the moment, which one would you rather go into? Ice Palace or Turtle Rock?
You can't go into Rock because you don't have the hammer.
Right. I don't know.
Ice Palace.
I don't. Yeah, Ice Palace, and I don't know. First I thought this was open, then I thought this was inverted. And a very cool spin and dash there from Mark. Well, we do also have the back of skull.
Yeah, but I think he's going to do the Smith chain.
Makes sense. I mean, now gonna see Mark also making his way up the mountain to get his fire rod. Oh, he might actually go and check the hint we didn't see before.
I think he didn't even check this part of Death Mountain earlier.
All right. I mean, not gonna have that hint checked either today.
And yes, iiYoshii took the Smith, and yeah, he's getting his flippers. No, it was not the flippers, right? Yeah, it was flippers.
It was flippers. Yeah, at the same time, it never feels good having to do the Smith chain here without the mirror.
Okay, where are you going now, iiYoshii?
He's going to ice because
Yeah.
when when Pennant ice, so your progression is nice. Or how you said that?
Well, there's tempered.
Oh, they're
sword.
tempered. That's nice. I'm gonna say that the hammer is currently in Ice Palace. I feel like everything is pointing to that at this moment.
Nah, it's going to be mirror in Ice Palace and hammer in Tarfera.
Ah, I see how you like to swing. It looks like iiYoshii is gonna head up to Skull Woods next.
Maybe goes for the purple chest.
Let's see, down or up? He's going north. He's going to Skull Woods.
Bumper Ledge first,
Oh.
and then maybe Skullwoods. Or maybe
No,
not.
catfish. Yeah, this is catfish we see now.
Now Marcnificent's going to do exact. I'm just going to assume that he's also going to clear out Mystery Mire.
Yeah.
So basically, right now we're going to see the stuff we are already seeing from our players.
Yeah, we're currently looking at iiYoshii to see what the progression is though, because Mark is gonna stay in Mire for the moment.
Yep. He's going in as well.
No, you don't want to
Well-
walk away from that, iiYoshii.
Not really. That half magic can be very great to have.
But they don't technically need it today because they had the silvers for the Ganon fight, where you will see the most use out of that half magic.
Yeah, but it's always nice if you need to dip into Ice Palace to have.
They have
magic.
bombos today and fire rod, so it's not that much needed.
I mean, it's still nice.
Yeah, I guess. And knife quality of life item. It looks like iiYoshii is now gonna head into pod. He's probably gonna clear it out as well.
He's going to clear out everything in pod that he can do. And then it's going to be probably one of those go mode dungeons later on.
Okay, I might have the curse our runners with just how many dark rooms we got to see today.
I forever curse you, Engels.
Good, because then I can just rebound them back onto the runner.
Alright, so iiYoshii is going to pod. We have Marcnificent inside of Mire, and we have already seen these dungeons and all the items.
Right, that was where that junk item was in the lobby chest. I see people wondering why pod now. That is basically because even though they don't have the lamp, so they are not in logic to finish it off, it still has a lot of items in it. Yeah.
iiYoshii will be laughing now, probably. Be like, yep, I already knew that.
Thanks, game.
The good thing for iiYoshii right now, going into pod, is he's already low on health, so he can just take that death warp.
Does he have the ferry?
I don't know.
Let's hope he don't, because because all the damage was taken. Moment of truth. Are you gonna get the second blunder today? Nope.
Alright.
I think iiYoshii nearly tricked nearly 50% of the chat.
I mean, I almost thought that he didn't have anything. Like, they still had a ferry, so that, I mean, whoopsie doops.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Marcnificent is almost at Vitreous. Needs to be careful.
Yep. He does have powder though, so he's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, we got powder super early. And they got a blue potion as well.
Oh, how considerate of him. I didn't even see it when he bought that earlier from the witches.
It was like, yep, we're going to dip into Mystery Mire now. We don't have the lamp, so we are going to stack up, because that dark room can be quite nasty.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Marcnificent goes in, and Victress is down.
Excuse me, can you do that, Mark? I was blinking.
And Marcnificent gets his third crystal of this race. Saving quit. So where do Marcnificent go? Because he have checked pod already, so this is going to be interesting to see where he goes.
I'm trying to access my galaxy brain, and I think it's gonna be ice at this moment, because he's already been in pod. I don't think he wants to head in there yet. He knows that the progression can't be there, or he's gonna go and finish off Skullwoods. He was in there a little bit earlier here. He did turn in the Smith, so he could also be going and getting the purple chest. Feels like that is kind of a gamble right now to do that one, though.
Okay, so Marcnificent is going to finish off Skullwoods.
Which means that there is at least one item left then. Or he's really prepping for that pet seed that you wanted.
Yeah, I kinda maybe curse them with a pet seed. And iiYoshii's stacking up, so he will go into Ice Palace, I think.
Have you seen? 3, 2,
Yep.
1. Yep. Okay then. Ice or Skullwoods, which one do you think is the good choice here?
Ice Palace.
Even with the fact that Mark already been here and you just need to clear it out.
I mean, just 3 hints in Ice Palace, but the first one was a troll hint, so yeah.
Yeah, I will also take Ice Palace just because of those hints.
Since they got the hint system, it feels like the Ice Palace is always one of those locations that you want to go into, even though if it's a pendant and you don't really want to go in there because of those hints.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a big key. Cool. We might then see a left side clear first, or we are all gonna see him just head straight to hookshot immediately.
Yeah, we got the blue pendant now on Marcnificent and Compass and Mothula, so there's that chest in there that we need to check out as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we also missed that. We are 1 hour into the race. And we got another very nice hint about the West Wing Swamp.
And what I could see, it was dead, right?
Yep.
Sweet. There's a big key in...
Okay, we have one more place to check. Then we're done with Skullwoods.
It wouldn't surprise me if there's no items in here just because you need to go and do that as well.
Yeah. Does he get a cool trick? Oh, he get damaged. He was almost cool. Who am I kidding? iiYoshii is always cool. He's just such a talented runner in general.
I just realized we're like 1 hour into the seed and we still need a lot of items.
Yeah, surprisingly a lot of items we are missing right now.
Ooh, nice hover from Marcnificent.
Oh, I missed it.
And Skullwoods had nothing.
Alright then, Mark. Yet another time.
So, blue pendant didn't pay out. Let's see what the red pendant gives.
Yeah.
Because Ice Palace needs to give us something right now.
Yeah. But you're gonna see the purple says now being started by Mark.
Some bombs requires a shovel.
That is a very good hint.
Marcnificent is showing the old man on the mountain his purple chest.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's
Okay.
the mirror.
Nice.
So we got...
And he's out of there.
Yep. I mean, I can't blame him. Like, bye-bye.
Yep. Now, will you dip into swamp for that just one zest and hope that the hammer is here?
I mean, that would probably do what he's doing right now, Desert Palace.
Yeah. It is a logical play at this moment.
Nice checkerboard cave.
Yeah, that also makes sense. Yes, at this point, Mark is a bit behind just because he didn't want to head into ice, but can you blame him?
Nope. And Marcnificent, iiYoshii is saying no to the Ether medallion inside of Checkerboard Cave because we don't need Ether today.
Yeah, we have already opened up Maya, so there's no need to freeze the bird today.
Good thing we got the boots.
Yeah.
Ooh,
the lamp
the lamp
requires
the
the hammer. Alright then.
Interesting.
You know what that means? Lamp is gonna be in swamp. Or in Spike Cave.
Oh, you gotta love this game.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So where's the hammer then? Oh,
First SD swamp.
I mean, the lamp could be in the Thieves Town big chest.
Yeah, absolutely.
At this point, I don't think our runners cares about that lamp, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't need it at this point. They have just just that high skill level that they don't need to even think about the lamp.
So if I'm correct right now, the only item we could potentially have on pedestal would be that ice rod.
Yep. That is correct. Ooh, imagine a lamp on cold stair.
I mean, that could happen. And there's the fourth crystal for iiYoshii.
Yeah, these players are going all out. This is what we hoped for.
So, with that mirror in hand, where do you go now if you're iiYoshii?
Personally, I would say go to Hera, but we are gonna see Batcave and Purple Cess now from iiYoshii.
Oh yeah, we all just opened up that cave. Right. See, that mirror makes a lot of difference.
And he's switching out to the mirror as well, which only means that it is gonna be Batcave. Do you want to do a fast quest? Or maybe do a penalty rock dive? It could be anywhere. Pull out your hair. This is gonna be fine.
If the hammer is here, it would be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but yeah, why did he just grab the purple chest when he was at it? Mwah, 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 mwah.
So, Yoshi, where do you go now? Because you didn't grab that purple chest.
Yeah, he's gonna have to run back to grab that one.
I don't think he's going to do it. Or maybe.
Apparently he will. Why not just head to Hera at this point?
Why not just run over?
That is also very true.
Alright, so Graveyard Ledge would be probably the next check, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we are not taking the purposes up there. Why not? I'm so it loves seeing just a graveyard with a lot of spooky ghosts.
I think iiYoshii doesn't like that purple chest by now.
He's probably waiting for the hint for it, to be honest.
True. Now we're going to see Marcnificent doing the same thing with the mirror as iiYoshii did. He's going to go into his Desert
What?
Palace.
But we got blue mail from the graveyard.
I mean, that's nice.
They have enough horse, they don't need it.
I mean, it could have been nice to have it inside of Mystery Mire. In that dark room.
Which way they technically shouldn't be at that moment in time, but I understand your point.
Alright, so
now it's time for a purple test. We have a kind of situation right now where the seed has turned very linear.
alright, so purple chest leading into
K45. Yeah.
So if these two checks doesn't have anything, I guess I don't know where our runners will go.
I am gonna stick with Hera because iiYoshii is gonna have to go back to Pod at some point, so then he could just turn in the green pendant.
True. Getting some issues there with that mirror.
Ooh, I just figured something out. So, why? I was here. Why does he decide to go over to that place when he could have just fluted over to the dam and then go left side, go west to turn in the purple chest? Can you guess?
Gets his tempered sword going in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, he might be deciding to gamble that first item test in Lilin Swamp.
Or just getting that hint in Swamp.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen quite recently where the first chest in Swamp Palace had the hammers. I wouldn't be surprised if the hammer is in here.
I wouldn't. And I basically said it earlier. So I'm hoping it's here now.
So if they get the hammer now, we're just going to search for that ice rod.
Yep.
Alright, hint in Swamp. Oh boy. Well, that is at least a nice hint, because then you know if you're going up Tower of Hera, you need a coffee break.
Wish they would know within the first minutes of going in there either way.
Okay, it's not in Swamp.
I did like it though that he did decide to check it out.
Marcnificent is picking. Oh, yeah, right. Marcnificent haven't checked Turok.
Nope. He had been on Dark Death Mountain though, so he straight up didn't watch it then.
I guess so.
Alright then.
Tempered Sword for iiYoshii.
Although, I like the fact that Mark is right now heading to Hera.
I mean, this is a player needs to do in ignoring Swamp Battles.
Yeah. And it's gonna pick up that bottle as well. Just having a little bit too much defensive on your hand. Why not?
Where in Tower of Hera is that hammer?
I'm gonna say not the next zest and not Firelock, but the zest after that.
Well, thank you, game. The magic mirror is
Okay, so someone needs to give the guy who plays this out the hints a raise. They have been on point today.
coffee break for Marcnificent, and iiYoshii is going to join.
The nice thing today is that they can do the quick strat for the big zest in here.
Alright. Big key now.
I like how
Can I
that
say-
I like how that the tile just did a complete 90 the turn there.
I like these tiles. It's so beautiful to see those bonks.
Yeah.
Imagine this scenario. There's an ice rod in here and a green pendant, the hammer.
Yeah. It might not be what they want to see, but what they're gonna get. I don't want to
Compass.
either map here or map up. Okay, so last item is on Trolldom himself.
The almighty Trolldorm. You know what would be evil if we get the books now?
Yeah,
Just drag it out.
yeah, absolutely.
And
I do really like that hook shot into the boots strat for the big zest.
Oh boy.
Okay then, green pendant for our progression. Do we know how many keys actually left in pod?
I don't think so. I don't remember at least.
I'm starting to think because there was one says they skipped in there.
Alright. Is it hammer time or book time?
Ladies and gentlemen, check at your clocks because right now it's hammer time.
It sure is. So it's the casual run of finding that ice rod.
Yep. One item away from tournament go mode, as I call it.
So this is going to be pretty even now.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see Yoshi just running past Mark once they get to Argus.
Yeah, because he has Tempered Sword.
Yep. Oh, I just love seeing item dash strats. Okay, I kind of like what someone typed in chat. So Sarsala needed a hammer to be able to fix the hole in the wall that the runners created, and now they have stolen the hammer from him.
We are rude, guys.
Yeah, come on. Nah. First we steal what he's hiding for his retirement, and then we make sure so that he can't fix his house.
Should be ashamed.
But yeah, 2 rooms separating iiYoshii and Mark at this moment.
Nice part of iiYoshii is he already checked that.
Yeah. Okay, iiYoshii, don't go overboard with the item dashes.
I mean, he just wants to show off some sick moves.
I guess.
Oh boy. Imagine now. Thieves Town, Big Chest, having Ice Rod.
Yeah, there's 1 item left there. It can be anything. Yeah, just look at it. About half a room between them at this point.
There's the big key.
Woohoo! Which means that this is gonna be a such a fluent rotating. And there is the lamp!
Well, no more dark rooms. At least they don't need to do that dark room in Turok.
But that one is the easier of the harder ones.
I know, and it's sad. We're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Alright. So we got the lamp. And some 50 rupees.
Nice. There is a book as well. Alright then, at least I closed the Bombos tablet so we can just go and check that immediately. Okay then, who of our runners will be the first one to check pedestal to see if it is Ice Rod or...
At this point, I don't think anybody's going to check it right now.
No. They basically only need to dip in and finish off Ice Palace, and then we can try to Galaxy Brain that Ice Rod is there.
I think they're going to go to pod first and clear out pod.
Yeah, probably.
And maybe take the gamble that Ice Rod is in Turok.
Yeah, that is also a valid play. I'm just one of those who doesn't like taking those risks.
I mean, I don't like taking that risk myself, but in this race, maybe they feel like they need to take a gamble.
Yeah, considering that basically last location the hammer.
Ooh. Yoshi's ahead by just a few seconds.
Yeah. So about 6 seconds is iiYoshii ahead now because of that tempered.
Yup, and we're getting that Bumbles check now.
Yep. Good choice. They're basically leaving this quadrant behind. A nearly perfect sync because of that unfortunate extra mirror. Mark failed a little bit with the menu there. We could have a synced Bombo's tablet.
Alright. So...
Time for the big red bomb. We know that there is a unique item there.
I forgot about that hint actually. Look how synced they are right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
First, Mark is gonna go check K45. That was very rude of that tree, by the way. So generally looking at what can be here, if it isn't the ice rod, it can be blue cane, any of the boomerangs, and the shovel.
It's gonna be both. It's gonna be blue meringue and red meringue now.
I would absolutely love to see that.
Just line them up.
Yeah. We need to make sure that it is also blue one to pick up first, so it follows the progression of how you get them. Because I always do like the good news before the bad news. Mark already has the blue boomerang apparently. The red mail, nice!
It's not the item they were looking for.
No, we don't want our runners to be fashionable today. It is gonna be good for Mark though, considering that he still is on green mail. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So, that unique hint was about the fairy in Waterfall Cave.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I thought because it said the Great Fairy, I thought it was talking about that one then.
Oh yeah, because the other one is the big red bomb hint.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcnificent picks up his tempered sword, and he's probably going to do the same thing as iiYoshii is doing right now. Throwing
Yeah.
bomb.
He just needs to finish it as well. And looking at the keys up there, there is a small key in the assess they skipped earlier.
So it's going to come down to whoever takes the gamble on Ice Rod into a rock.
Yeah. Or who decides to do to gamble Ped.
I mean, somebody might go over to Ped. Maybe.
Yep.
Oh, hey, we didn't have to do this dark room.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw out a little bit of trivia here about that room. I discovered it not too long ago, but if you don't have any way to light up the torches, let's say you don't have either lamp or fire rod, then what you should do is you should bring out your Quake medallion and use that, because that actually flips the turtles and it comes up that damage flash that shows up when you damage an enemy.
That is good to know, actually.
Yeah, I found it out last week.
Right, Helmasaur is
But-
down.
Yeah, but just pure luck, by the way. And just a piece of heart from him.
So if they take the gamble about Ice Rod being in Turok, it's going to come down to execution.
That still means that you have to have the hammer though to make yourself back to the back there. But yeah, if you don't have any light source so you can light up your way, just use Quake. You just flip them around and just go around hacking them.
Ooh, iiYoshii is going for hammer pegs. I thought he was going to go for. I thought he was going to go for pedestal.
Yep. Pegs has been like my worst nightmare the last couple of seeds.
I almost got hyped that we're going to get to see that pedestal check.
Well, we're gonna see what it does after this. Okay, so the bombs is probably down here that we got a hint about.
Nope.
Yep, not there.
Alright.
Okay, ice or Turtle Rock. What do you choose, Yoshi?
Turok.
Yeah, it has 6 items up here. Why not?
But where is Marcnificent going?
That is the question.
He's also going for Turok.
Yeah,
Or wait a second, iiYoshii's going for...
E for tablets.
Yeah, that's... But yeah, with what iiYoshii just did, made Marcnificent catch up a little.
But Mark is gonna do the same thing. But yeah, if you think about the pegs.
Ooh.
No, he's doing Spike! And it is at Ether. And he's heading over to Turtle Rock.
This is where it's getting very interesting.
Oh, there it is! At 132.46, Marcnificent is in go mode!
And for everybody that's watching and knows how important this match is, this is huge for Marcnificent and Old Swagger Jackson.
Yeah, they are 1 point behind the last locationers. Yes, last locationers also have one game tomorrow, though, at 11 AM, but this will put the pressure on the last locationers tomorrow. They need to win that match to stay in the tournament then.
Oh, that was a good gamble by Marcnificent.
Yeah, absolutely. well, that guaranteed boot is gonna have to be somewhere.
I mean, what is wrong with all these hints this seed? Yes, Chad is pointing out that's a double boot hint.
Yeah, it is. But this one is more direct.
True.
And that hint is actually out of logic, because you could technically have gone to desert after Turtle Rock, because there was nothing in desert for our progression.
And as you clearly see, it saw that Marcnificent is not going to check that hint because go mode.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy that Spike Cave got Ice Rod.
Yeah, absolutely.
So since iiYoshii is not going to find his ice rod in here, I wonder what he's going to do
Oh my
afterwards.
god, that changed on blocking so many of the iiYoshii's shots.
It sure did.
That was a very fluent hookshot uses of Mark there.
Very perfect handle by Mark.
Yeah.
That's vanilla. Vanilla big key today.
Yeah.
Is this even randomized?
Yep, they are not allowed to skip Laser Bridge today. Yeah, this is basically Mark's race to lose.
Well, unless iiYoshii is going for Spy Cave immediately, it's going to require a lot of Ganon falls and Trollworm falls and all that stuff.
Although there's one thing that could also help. Let's imagine iiYoshii decides to Galaxy Brain Tile Room.
That as well.
So I actually recently learned that there are two different things about the shovel.
Oh yeah, because the other one is about the digging game, right?
Yep, that the one we saw is about digging game, but there is one other as well.
True.
That one says that can be dug up, which then refers to dig spot, and there
Ooh.
is gold actually.
Alright. That's going to make Ganon fight even easier.
Yeah. And I think with that gold, it basically just highlight. It basically we just made the text in the Word document bigger. That said, Mark got this.
Yeah, probably. But that gamble he made about Spike Cave, that is a gamble you need to do in a race like this when you got a lot of stuff going. Like there's a lot of to play for, and it paid off.
Yeah, and that was the last test for iiYoshii.
But it's nice that we got Mirror Shield.
Yeah. It will cause a few lag frames on the Ganon fight, but that's fine.
Where is Yoshi going? Spike Cave?
I hope he is.
Oh
It at least
boy.
looks like it.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be Spike Cave because that's the only check you have left here.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the first on the mountain. So he can't have anything other things up here to check.
Here he comes. Quick fight on Trinex, and Trinex is down.
Yeah, guys, that means that we have all our 7 crystals today, which means it's time to play a little bit of a game. Somewhere in GT, we will find our big key to be able to go up and kill endgame. Now, get your guesses in 1 to 22. And I see a lot of people who might have started to guess too early because I didn't see the command. Anyway, what do you think it's gonna be, Nielsen?
Tile room.
That would be the best thing for iiYoshii at this point.
What do you think it will be?
7.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And also, iiYoshii saved his portal on this bridge, so yeah.
Absolutely. So we're gonna see the first 2 from right side here from Mark. In cest number 1, we find 10 arrows. In cest number 2, we found a big red, which means we're gonna have to go left side. Check number 3 gives us 10 arrows. In number 4, we find the big key. Oh, Mark, couldn't you have gone the other way around? Because if that was the case, I would have been right for once. But yeah, I don't think we had a bot running. But yeah, let's just check in chat who was the first one. Yeah, Product was the first one to write 4. However, if there was the bot was running, meaning he was not a subscriber, so he would have not made it into to the leaderboard. Are there any other who guessed 4?
So there was no title room.
Nope, it was number 4. So it was first set in Stalfos, and I am a little bit mad that Mark decided to do left side first, because if he had done the other way around, I would have guessed right.
Well, you can't guess right always, right?
I never guessed right.
Well, you guessed where the lamp was.
I had it right on the room, but and Mark is about halfway done with the gauntlet.
This is... Marcnificent got a lead, but everything can change.
Yes. Yeah, it's just pure execution right now. Okay, so one little bit difference here happened as well. Mark decided to check chest number 5, which has an extra small key. Yoshi didn't. You're gonna have to see if that plays anything into it.
It could be.
Because that is, I think that is better for Mark at that point.
Yeah, Mark needs to be careful now.
Yeah. He can get some heal soon.
Yeah, because basically you can't die here, and he's getting heals now, so this is great for him.
Yeah. Those guys doesn't want to be caught.
I would be like, nope, you're by yourself.
Nope,
Okay.
you're on your own.
Okay, troll on 2. No. No fall.
Oh, he was gunning for him though.
Yeah, he was hungry today.
Yeah. So, it's time for Geometry Wizard. Ooh, a double, almost a triple. I hate those locations for those mimics. That was another single. And there we go. Geometry Wizard down, and iiYoshii is just halfway up the gauntlet.
We got all safeties here. We got cape, we got have magic, we got silver arrows, butter sword. It's looking good for Marcnificent right now.
Yeah, absolutely. There is basically, I would say the difference. One Ganon fall in phase 4, and Yoshi has this.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're gonna see that though.
I don't
Mark
think so either.
Mark is too good to have too high of a skill level to do that.
Oh, look at that.
We got the downward Ganon. That's not every day you see that.
Getting some hits by Ganon, but not a big issue. iiYoshii is closing in on Moldorm 2. Phase 4. 1. 2. No
Nice
torch
double.
glitch, but we don't need the torch glitch. Third arrow. And fourth. So unless he falls down here, it's GG's to Marcnificent and old Swagger Jackson.
Yep. So congratulations to Marcnificent for getting that win for old Swagger Jackson. He comes in with an official time of 1:48.51. And therefore, old Swagger Jackson is now in 3rd place with the pressure onto last locationers. And that also means that Team Awesome is locked into 2nd seed.
Oh boy, what a race we had.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations to Farame with doing an interview for getting the semi-final bye.
So I'm just gonna say it as it is, don't miss out on the race tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely not. At 11 AM, don't miss that one. That one is gonna be incredible.
Alright, so iiYoshii is going for his Ganon fight now.
We're gonna see if Mark is coming in here soon, because we are on a bit of tight schedule. And he is. Welcome, Mark, and GG.
Thank you, guys. GG.
GG's man.
Thank you.
What were your thoughts about that seed?
Well, I thought there was just no good way to route that seed. I felt like I was just going around the world several times, but I think I got a bit lucky at the end. Before going to Turtle Rock, I was like, okay, I'm gonna check the Ether tablet, and then go into Turtle Rock, just in case that ice rod was there. But then on the way there, I was like, oh wait, I haven't done Spike Cave. I was like, I'll do Spike Cave really quickly. So so yeah, it was a last minute decision to go into Spike Cave, and then ended up being the ice rod. So yeah, I could have been put in the same exact position that Yoshi was in, to check Turtle Rock before getting ice rod.
Yeah, that was admittedly that made so that you won this.
Yeah, that's what it appeared from when I was seeing it on the restream. So yeah, GG. It was super close, I guess, up until that point. I see that he didn't go into Skull Woods, maybe, or didn't complete it, or do Moth. But I guess that's it.
Get your GG's.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but get your GG's in chat for iiYoshii.
GG Yoshi.
Yeah, and in respective time of 1:51:18 with that kind of seed, that is a very good one.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I don't know. At the end, I was just like, if I lost this seed, then that's okay. I wasn't feeling like great about it, but I think there was like, I don't know, there was a couple points where I was just like, oh, you know what? Early those flippers on the Smiths, that hammer's gotta be in pod, right? I was actually like gonna do the bomb jump to get over there, because I didn't feel like doing Aga. I didn't have a lamp anyway. I just was gonna assume that it was in Eastern Palace or Sashral or something like that. So I was like, that hammer's got to be there, right? So I went over there and I didn't find it. So it was just, from that point, I was like, okay, I got to backtrack, go to Eastern Palace, and I was reading some hint. Oh, I read the hint about the unique item in Eastern Palace being the single arrow. I don't know if you guys caught that. That was that was kind of trolling.
That was really nice sync up there, because one of you read it and almost one of you looted it, and almost immediately you read that one afterwards. So it was kind of like very nice.
Yeah, I read the single arrow hint thinking it was the boot, so I was like, I gotta get there right away. But and then I saw the unique item behind a fairy in Eastern Palace. I was like, okay, that's gotta be the boots. I just kept, thinking wishfully that I was gonna get a boots hint, and I was just trying to get there as fast as possible.
I only got one question for you. Why didn't you check Super Bunny Cave and Hookshot Cave when you got the Talismith and the Moon Pearl?
That is a really good question, because I completely forgot. I just was like, Mitz, Moon Pearl, let's just go to Dark Kakariko and all those checks. I actually just forgot, and I think halfway down, when I was like at Hype Cave, I realized that I completely forgot that. And I was like, maybe I'll just wait until I get boots, maybe that'll save some time for me. But to be honest, it was actually, it's just because I completely forgot. I just was so excited about moving forward. So that's it. Yeah.
Yep, we are gonna have to wrap it up here, because coming up next is the Legend of Zelda Link to Past Randomizer spoiler log tournament coming up here in just a few minutes. Thanks so much to Mark, and also iiYoshii putting up an amazing show. Shout out to Mina, who did the tracking today. Yeah, that was an amazing sorry, it was not spoiler, it was overworld glitches. Sorry, I getting it wrong. Yeah, but yeah, thanks so much to Nils and Alex for jumping in with me here into the commentary booth for this amazing match. Make sure to check out the match tomorrow between the last locationers to see if they or basically Mark and those guys are heading into the first seed. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.
All right, GG, bye.